Dave. Once again we meet, following another week. This time we did a night dive. Okay, so this is the nightlife. I mean, if it's a good day, if it's the sea is good anywhere kind of thing, would you prefer Zurrieq more than perhaps Chirkawa? And if so, why?
Predominantly I'd prefer Zurrieq because you have the enclosed space. You need not go out to the valley at all. So you can do a perfectly safe dive just within the valley and see abundance of life without even going outside into the deeper water. Your maximum depth can be 11 meters and you can see everything.
When you said that we were going to the valley and stay in the valley, I said, oh, in the valley, what are we going to see in the valley? Because we normally move out of the valley and go on the right-hand side or left-hand side, go to, say, 20 meters, 15, 20 meters. And normally, when you go to that depth, you avoid a lot of these particles in the water, which I encountered in the valley. But if we had gone out of the valley, perhaps I would have had less backscatter on my camera. But marine life, it's surprising that if you know where to look and you focus, you start seeing a lot in the valley, even just there underneath those boats.
On a night dive, you're naturally focused because all you can see, your peripheral vision is gone.
Yeah.
So you're focused on your torch beam. And that's when you see it. That's when you see everything. And of course, most of the life down there is nocturnal. And it comes to life at night, Octopus are out hunting.
Yeah, I saw an octopus.
So beautiful, yes.
A lot of snails,
babouche, hermit crabs and everything.
Yeah, hermit crabs. And the nicest thing I saw were the sea hares.
Spanish dancers, beautiful.
Spanish, yeah. And they were white and they were spotted kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I said, oh, are these a different species? But, sea hares are like octopus.
For sure, yes.
They change their colors.
They can chameleon, yes.
Yeah, and it's not the first time I encountered sea hares with the Zurrieq. Normally we see the black-brown ones, colored ones, but they are the same. But obviously yesterday or when we did the night dive there, and they went white and spotted. The other divers seem to enjoy the dive because obviously I asked them whether they enjoyed the dive, and they said they've been here. They came.
They were a group
here
from last year, yes, and
yes.
They requested again to do the valley at Zurrieq.
Just the valley.
Just the valley. They said it was one of the best dives they've ever
done.
So
it was their idea.
And they wanted to do it again.
A lot of them were with cameras, so you can.
Yes, for sure, and a whole array of lights.
Cameras
yes. I noticed yourself where you had different colour lights on your camera.
Yes, we were experimenting with this ultraviolet light. We wanted to get the marine life in a different light, because you normally throw the white light or LED lights, and you see them as perhaps daytime. But in this ultraviolet lamp, and you get some red filters as well, you see them in different color. They start to glow. So certain animals that have the facility to glow, they see them, and it's something different. It's something different. We need to improve on it. When you're doing close-ups, you have to be very, very steady. I mean, if you take a photograph, it's quickly take a photograph and split second you have a photograph. But on video, you need to spend at least 8-10 seconds on that shot. And in close-ups, you have to be very, very steady. So if you move a little bit, it looks awkward. So I think we need to experiment with monopods or tripods.
Okay.
I think so, to improve and get more light, because I think we needed more light. But it's a different technique, something different to show, so it enhances your production. You can also, I was also thinking of using it in caves perhaps as well.
Okay.
It's not just night dives.
Yes, where the light is not so penetrating through, yes.
So we went all the way right in there into the valley. We spent nearly an hour. An hour roaming.
Time just flies when you're enjoying yourself, yes?
Anyway, we came back. We came back, and obviously we saw other fish. I remember we saw moray. Some people we saw moray.
Some morays, yes, yes, some small ones. There's one quite large one.
Yeah.
Did you see the barracuda, the large barracuda?
No.
There was 2 or 3 large barracuda in hunting for the small fry.
Yeah.
They were very nice to see.
I didn't.
Several of the small barracuda also, the baby ones, very nice.
Do you always encounter marine life in there?
Always.
Always.
Day and night.
So it's never kind of you go there and you are disappointed.
No.
The access point in iz-Zurrieq, it's not bad. I mean, all right, it's not as good as Chickawa perhaps, but I believe this is the second best dive I think we have as regards to shore diving.
Yes, for sure. Yes, it has the
Grotto
amenities there.
is-
Yes, it is.
We don't have a stackman there, but there are the bars up there. But anyway, so it was a nice dive. Certainly, in night diving, you have to play it safe. What precautions do you take, Dave, normally when you're doing a night dive?
Obviously, number one is the site. You've got to look at your site. You wouldn't just jump in anywhere for a night dive and off you go. So, like I said, iz-Zurrieq ticks the boxes because it's enclosed. If you didn't have that, if you say diving Jacone and you want to go a little bit out to Susie's Pool or something, you have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined and stay together. You know, even though you can't see each other, you can certainly see each other's lights. You'll use stuff like fluorescent tubes or little flashing things on the back of the tank.
All the divers nearly had
Yes,
them
yes.
on the tanks.
They have them on the tank, so so it's discipline. You plan the dive and dive the plan. You don't divert from it. But night dive predominantly is taking very, very slow because you're so focused. You don't need to swim 100 meters. You'll see everything in the first 10 meters.
Do you find divers who do their first night dive nervous, for example?
Yes, of course. Like doing anything for the first time, it can be
Very eerie, eh? When
I think they very quickly get taken away by the excitement of it, though. The nerves disperse and the excitement comes, and wow, when can I do a second one? You know, it's very nice.
Anyway, thank you very much. I enjoyed this dive as well. The nightlife, not only on land, but nightlife also underwater. Do different lights as well, like a disco light now, which will be changing different colors. So this is the idea of us, experimenting with this ultraviolet lamp, because it gives, it shows these elements in a different perspective, different light. I thank you very much.
Thank you.